neighbor wasn't mowing, but such is life. These two plants here that I'm going to talk about are a cross between Jimmy Nardello, which looks very similar to this one, and Corbello. There's another one over here that looks very close to Jimmy Nardello. And Corbello, which is a cultivar that's long and thin like this. It's on Baker Creek or rareseeds.com, also known as Baker Creek. I think Jimmy Nardello is too. And a friend of mine, Midwest Gardener, who has a that's his channel, Jim, crossed these probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I got some of the seed. He actually put them up for sale, and I bought some of the seed, and I've got 2 plants growing because he carried them to the 3rd generation, and in the 3rd generation they are 75% fixed. So there's still going to be some variation between the two, slight variation, and I see it in plant habit a little bit and a tad bit in productivity. The left plant is now my favorite over the right plant, but I'm going to do a taste test to confirm that. So yeah, this plant right here on the left is more or less my favorite for now. The right plant is the runner-up, and I only have 2 plants. So let's go do a taste test on them and see what I think about them. So the format of the video is a little bit different this time. I showed you the plants, and now I've got the left plant here on the left and the right plant here on the right. And the fruits, you can tell that they are a little bit different. The one on the left is a little bit fatter at the top. I believe that resembles the Jimmy Nardello a little more. And the one on the right a little thinner. And so the left, even though the right originally was the one that caught my attention, the left now is keeping my attention even more, even with the fruit. So I'm going to set up the camera. I'm going to do the taste test in front of you and talk about it some more. Alright, I'm going to be taking a relaxed posture here. My name is Brent, and I'm from Central Arkansas. I'm going to just sit back here, and we're going to do a pepper taste test. It's a cross between, I think I mentioned this in the plants, Jimmy Nardello and Corbello. I combined the 2 words to call it Corbello, Corbello and Nardello. Anyway, that's what I named it, and the seed that's in this is going to be the 4th generation. I'm only going to pick one of the 2 plants to continue to carry forward. The favorite of this taste test right here. I've got some older, little squishier red peppers from both plants, and those are the ones you want to save. You want to wait till they get fully ripe before you save a pepper seed, and then let the surface, like this one's red and firm, you don't want to save seed from that. I mean, it'd probably work, but if you wait till they get a little squishy, a little soft but not rotten, you have a lot better success with germination. So I'm going to grab both peppers that I'm going to be eating, and I'm going to show you the difference here. Let me get your left plant, right plant. Let me get you right in the camera here. This is the left plant and the right plant. You can see that this plant and this particular pepper, the left plant is a little longer and it's thinner, where this one's got the little wavy top and it's a little bit shorter, but it's fatter. Okay, what else are to talk about with peppers? Peppers are an amazing hot weather vegetable. They'll grow in just about any environment. If you can keep the plant somewhat healthy, you're going to pop off peppers. You also never need to pollinate them, really. They always just kind of seem to find a way to pollinate themselves. But I typically, especially in the beginning, because I want to make sure I get them, I just kind of tap the plants a little bit. I haven't done that in probably a month now, but yeah, pollination is really easy with peppers. These peppers, Corbello is a sweet pepper. It has no spice to it at all, and the Jimmy Nardello especially is known for being an excellent pepper from Italy, and as far as taste go, one of the top of all time. People say it's one of the best. So anyway, let me do a taste test on them, and I'll start with the left plant first. Very sweet. I'm going to show you how the thickness of the walls. I don't want to talk with my mouth open, but Jimmy Nardello is known as a thin pepper, thin wall pepper. This one's a little thicker than I thought it would be, but it has a really good taste to it. Now I'm going to eat a couple bites of that was the right pepper. This is the left pepper. Well, it looks a little bit more like Jimmy Nardello. Let's get a taste test on this one. This one looks to be about the same thickness and wall. It's not as, I want to say crunchy. It's like this one's crunchy, closer to an apple, and this one is not as crunchy. This one doesn't have any pepper twang that I can detect, or very little. That's the left-hand pepper. Now we'll go back to the right-hand pepper. A little bit of pepper taste. It's not quite as smooth. And the skin is a little more detectable, and it gives it a more crunchy mouthfeel. Both peppers are really good, but I like this one better by about twice as much. I suspect because I can't remember what Jimmy Nardello looks like or tastes like, because it's been a really long time, probably a decade or more since I grew them. But I like this one, and it's probably because it takes a little more after the Jimmy Nardello. This is a really good pepper. It'll fry up great. It doesn't have a peppery, like a green bell pepper, that taste. Even when a bell pepper ripens, you still have a little bit of bell pepper taste. This one doesn't have that. Sorry for spending video time chewing. Anyway, that'll conclude the video. It's just a short little sweet assessment of the peppers. I'm going to save the seed from the left-hand pepper, and that's the one that's going to continue for the next generation, the F4 generation. If you like the video, please share the video. It helps me grow the channel. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Subscribing is growing the channel, and I need more of you. And I love talking to people about gardening and everything. I have a different perspective on things because I'm not a traditional gardener. I don't grow to eat, I grow to create. And so this is a pepper, Corbello. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.